Okay people, this is himself, and in this video I'm going to show you how people's elbow can be used as a juggle ender. If at this point you're thinking that I'm just going to do it after a regular tailspin, then you're wrong. What I found is something that is situation specific, so please continue watching. First of all, I think we do need to look at people's elbow alone. This is a ground hitting mid that comes out in 30 frames. On block it's -8 to -3, but on both hit and counter hit it's 0 to +5. On top of that, it forces the opponent into a crouch. It's also possible to do this move back turned, but I don't see the point of it. So where would you use people's elbow? Well, the only place you'll really see it is after a rage drive post tailspin. In this situation, the blue bomb gives enough frames for an elbow to be guaranteed. Both ground throw attempts are also guaranteed and they do more damage, but you run the risk of them being broken. So if you're looking to close out the round, the elbow is the way to go. However, there is another situation where it can be used, and that is after a counter hit DF2-1. The obvious place is after the opponent hits the floor, but against certain characters, King can pick up the opponent using DF4-3, and from there, there's a select few who can be tailspun using DF2-1 again. Now, because the opponent lands at a weird angle, air throws won't connect. Instead, you have to use a triple forward dash into head spinner 1+2-1. This does 60 damage, which is the maximum I could get. But an alternative is using people's elbow and not just directly after the tailspin. Instead, what we do is use FF1 first, then people's elbow. When we do this, all of the wake up options from the second category will be beaten out. If they wake up backwards, stand up, front roll or side roll, either way you'll catch them. The game is saying 79 damage because I have counter hit turned on, but I've calculated it to be 74. If they choose to mid kick, low kick, spring attack or recovery kick, the damage is 80. Although the opponent is on their feet, they're forced into a crouch, so their movement is restricted. I also think King might get a slight frame advantage because he recovers earlier, however I'm not sure how much it is. Now at this point most of you will say that the opponent will tech roll rather than stay on the ground, and that is true. However, if you go for the people's elbow here, they'll be forced to block it. On top of that, you end up with this gap between King and the opponent. This means that even though you're at -8, it's hard for the opponent to make use of that. And you're still doing 55 damage, which is only 5 points less than the head spinner ender. However, we still need something to cover this tech rolling option, so what we do is moonsault after FF1. This will catch tech rollers for 78 damage. The moonsault will also catch some of the options from the second wake up category, but not all of them. Those that will escape are front roll, side rolling towards King and wake up kicks, and you'll see each of these here. What would have been great is if King had one of those mid hitting unblockables that does 60 damage, because that would have tracked tech rollers and given them a big reason to avoid that option. But unfortunately he doesn't, so we have to make use of what we have. And that brings this video to a close. I hope you guys learned something. If you did, please like, share and subscribe. If you think I've missed something out or got something wrong, then say so in the comments. Also, tell me if you think that this technique is viable, or if you think that there's something better out there. My next video will probably be looking at dealing with Asuka's reversal, so keep your eyes peeled for that, and I'll see you in the future.